Curse of Buda Castle. Buda Castle, perched high above the Danube River, has witnessed centuries of battles, conquests, and betrayals. Among its many legends, one of the most chilling is the tale of Dorottya Kanizsai and the Curse of Buda Castle, a story of heartbreak, vengeance, and an ominous prophecy that haunted its rulers for generations. A noblewoman's fate. In the mid-16th century, Hungary was torn between the rising Ottoman Empire and the shrinking Christian kingdoms of Europe. After the fall of Buda in 1541, the Turks established their rule over the city. Many noble families fled, but some remained, forced into submission under the new Ottoman governors. Dorottya Kanizsai, a young and beautiful Hungarian noblewoman, was the daughter of a powerful aristocratic family. She was known not only for her beauty, but also for her intelligence and strong will. After the Turkish conquest, she caught the eye of a high-ranking Ottoman Pasha who resided in Buda Castle. The Pasha, captivated by her, demanded that she become part of his harem. Dorottya, filled with grief and rage, refused. She had been engaged to a Hungarian nobleman who was killed in battle defending the castle. Her heart burned with sorrow and vengeance, but she had no power to resist the Pasha's command. She was taken to Buda Castle, where she was forced to live under his rule. The curse is spoken. As time passed, Dorottya's defiance only grew stronger. She secretly plotted against the Ottoman occupiers and sought a way to escape. One night, she made a desperate attempt to flee, but she was caught. Enraged by her rebellion, the Pasha ordered her execution. Before her death, Dorottya stood atop the castle walls, overlooking the city she had once loved, and uttered a chilling curse. No ruler shall find peace within these walls. Blood will be spilled, and fate shall be cruel to those who sit upon this throne. With those words, she leapt from the castle walls, choosing death over servitude. The curse takes hold. From that moment on, strange misfortunes began to haunt the rulers of Buda Castle. The Ottoman Pasha, who had claimed Dorottya, soon met his own demise, assassinated in a power struggle. Over the centuries, the castle changed hands multiple times, each time bringing tragedy. 1686, the Habsburgs retook Buda from the Ottomans after a brutal siege. Thousands died, and the city was left in ruins. 1849, during the Hungarian Revolution, Austrian troops bombarded the castle, and the revolutionary government fell. World War II. The castle suffered immense destruction as Nazi and Soviet forces battled for control, fulfilling Dorottya's prophecy that blood would always be spilled there. Even today, some say the curse lingers. Visitors to Buda Castle report ghostly whispers, flickering lights, and an unsettling feeling in certain rooms. Some believe Dorottya's restless spirit still watches over the castle, ensuring that no ruler ever finds peace within its walls. Would you like me to refine or expand on any part of the legend? For you said expand the noblewoman's story. ChatGPT said the curse of Buda Castle, the tragic fate of Dorottya Kanizsai. Buda Castle, towering over the Danube, has been the heart of Hungary's history for centuries. Yet, beneath its grand halls and fortified walls lies a dark legend. The story of Dorottya Kanizsai, a noble woman whose curse doomed the castle's rulers to endless suffering. A noble woman caught in wars, Dorottya Kanizsai was born into one of Hungary's most influential noble families. The Kanizsai family was known for its deep loyalty to the Hungarian crown, and Dorottya grew up surrounded She was engaged to Miklos Bathory, a Hungarian knight who fought fiercely against the advancing Ottoman Empire. The two were deeply in love and dreamed of a future together in a free Hungary. However, in 1541, Buda fell to the Ottomans. The city, once a proud Hungarian stronghold, was now under Turkish rule. Dorottya's world collapsed. Her fiancé, Miklos, was killed in battle, and many of her family members fled or were executed. She, along with other noble women, was taken to Buda Castle as a prisoner. The once glorious halls of Buda Castle now housed Ottoman officials and their harems. The castle, which had seen kings crowned and battles fought, had become a symbol of foreign rule. It was here that Dorottya's true torment began. A pasha's obsession, one of the Ottoman governors, Pasha Hassan, became infatuated with Dorottya. She was not only beautiful, but also defiant, refusing to acknowledge Ottoman rule or submit to their customs. The Pasha, used to women bending to his will, saw her resistance as a challenge. Hassan sent her lavish gifts, silk gowns from Constantinople, golden jewellery, and perfumes from the East, but Dorottya rejected them all. She made no secret of her hatred for the man who had taken her city and her love. Her refusal only fueled his obsession. Seeing that gifts could not win her over, the Pasha decided that force would. He gave her an ultimatum: either become his concubine or face dire consequences. Still, Dorottya stood her ground. She would rather die than belong to the man who had helped destroy her people. A desperate plan. Despite being a prisoner in the castle, Dorottya secretly conspired with Hungarian rebels who were plotting to retake Buda. She used her position within the castle to gather information, passing messages to the resistance through a loyal servant. One night she planned to escape. A Hungarian noble disguised as a merchant was waiting in the city to smuggle her out. But as she attempted to slip away, she was betrayed by a fellow captive who feared punishment from the Ottomans. The guards seized her and dragged her before Pasha Hassan. His face, usually calm and controlled, was filled with fury. He had been patient, offering her gifts and mercy, but now his pride was wounded. "You have defied me for the last time," he spat. "If you will not bow to me in life, then you shall kneel in death." The curse is spoken. As the sun set over Buda, Dorottya was taken to the highest tower of the castle. She stood at the edge, looking down at the city she had once loved. The people of Buda, Hungarian and Ottoman alike, gathered to witness the punishment. With a voice clear and unwavering, she raised her arms and spoke. "You have taken my love, my home, and my freedom, but you shall never take my spirit. I curse this castle and all who rule it. No master of Buda Castle shall know peace. Blood shall stain these halls for as long as this place stands." As the crowd gasped, she leapt from the tower, her white gown billowing like the wings of a fallen angel. Before she struck the stone courtyard below, the silence that followed was suffocating. Even Pasha Hassan, who had ordered her death, felt a shiver run through him. That night, the wind howled through the castle corridors, and the oil lamps flickered, casting strange shadows. The servants whispered that Dorottya's spirit had not left Buda Castle, that her soul now roamed its halls, waiting for her curse to take effect. The curse unfolds. At first, the Ottomans dismissed the curse as the ranting of a dying woman, but strange misfortunes began to plague the rulers of Buda Castle. Within a year, Pasha Hassan fell out of favour with the Sultan and was executed for treason. Other Ottoman rulers of Buda either met violent deaths or were recalled in disgrace. In 1686, after a brutal siege, the Habsburgs recaptured Buda, fulfilling Dorotya's prophecy of bloodshed. Thousands perished, and the castle was nearly destroyed. Under Habsburg rule, Buda Castle was repeatedly damaged by wars, revolts, and fires. No ruler could hold the castle without facing disaster. In 1849, during the Hungarian Revolution, Austrian forces bombarded the castle, leaving it in ruins once more. World War II brought yet another wave of destruction as Nazi and Soviet forces battled over its grounds. To this day, no ruler has ever held Buda Castle without facing misfortune. Some say Dorotya's spirit still roams its corridors, ensuring that her curse remains unbroken. Even modern visitors have reported eerie encounters. The sensation of being watched, cold spots in empty rooms, and the faint sound of a woman's whispering voice in the wind. Perhaps Dorottya Kanizsai has never